down at the farm. We're gonna drop off this new bigger blind that's better for camera gear and whatnot. We're gonna pull the old blind out. It's a nice beautiful day today. We got a bird this morning. Nate got a bird this morning. Everyone's happy. Time to move blinds, get some work done, get ready for Wednesday.
Get ready for season 3.
Yep.
All right, it is Wednesday. It's the first day of the third season. I'm going out. Hopefully, I have limited time this morning. I only have time till 8. Then I gotta pull the pin for a work meeting. But it's misty and kind of gross, and it's supposed to rain later. So I'm gonna be sitting in a blind. I'm not gonna chance being miserable. So hopefully, I'll throw out a few hens, and something will come by, and we can cut this hunt short on the first day. But as always, prepared to go the full 7-day season.
Well, as predicted, they all came out too far away and are going straight for that plowed field. Far away from me. Well, that's a wrap. First morning didn't go as well as I had hoped, but there's a break in the rain, so I'm going to take advantage and quick pack up and head back home, do some work, and then later tonight we'll head back out, see what we can get. Well, just wrapped up work and back out for this afternoon's hunt, hoping that they'll come to the roost and I'll get them. I have my good luck charm here tonight. So I'm feeling a little bit better than flying solo like I was this morning. So let's hope they come in. It's awfully windy, a little bit crazy. So we're sitting on a cornfield hoping that maybe they'll come out in this cornfield that's surrounded by woods. It's like a safe haven and just kind of ruffle their feathers a little before going to the roost. We'll see what happens.
He's too far. Oh my God, unbelievable. I bet you were shooting over him.
Fuck. I felt like I was on it.
So hold still, they're not real spooked, they don't know what's going on. I don't know what his sights did. You got one shell on there, so.
Yeah.
What'd you say, dude? Can you see him still?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep an eye on him. They were like halfway out there, Ross. I thought they were closer until they really started moving back. They have no idea what happened. The sight's working. Sounds like it's in the same spot. So it's gotta be in the same spot.
We had two big gobblers come out looking for a little feed. Had a little run-in with the check site. There's a big tree fall. Put my sight on night vision. Thought that the battery died. I thought it wasn't working. We quick took it off, and I put two bangers out there with the iron sights, and I either shot really low or kind of looked like my wad went pretty high. So missed both birds. They looked back around, went back in the woods, but thinking we're gonna come back out here tomorrow morning, bring some hen decoys, and see if we can bring them back out again. Get another rip at them.
2 of them. He was like right here leaving. Somebody was parked on the road watching him. Did he? I bet it wasn't even the same 2 that we saw.
That sucked. I mean, it was cool that they was like right there. I was just like waiting for him to keep walking forwards.
Yeah. Somebody parked on the road and was watching him. He was standing right here on the hill the whole time, and I'm like, what the heck? And now he's leaving gobbling, and I'm like, oh no. That's what it was. Somebody parked. They were watching from the road. Stupid.
Rats.
There's no way he saw the decoys. If I were to put him up on the hill higher, then he would have seen them.
He was probably looking for him.
Let's see if there's any sign of blood or anything quick.
Now or never. I have to take a shot. Figured I might as well wing something
Yeah.
at him. That just stunk. He was like right going into that opening when I shot at him. And then he
Oh,
just
really?
flew up and over.
Yeah, you didn't touch him yet. So. We had to try. Let's go to another spot. Driving around in it, looking for turkeys. Totally undercover. In my wife's Ford Escape. Rocking the 1985 comb over. Thanks to the quarantine haircut. Looking for birds. Trying to get on something. Make something happen here. Awesome. Look at all the feathers.
I know.
I'm surprised he picked his head up to look at you.
Well, yeah, I shot him and then he picked his head up and I was like, I can't look at this. And so I just put him out of his misery. And then quick ran out.
Nice.
Yeah,
How big is he?
I don't know. I think he's a dandy.
He is.
Look at how these little spurs. They look like.
He might be a 3-year-old.
Aren't they weird? I mean, I don't know if he's 3, but like, they're like a weird crusty white.
Both of them are that way?
Yeah,
He actually looks like a 2-year-old.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice. This
He
is.
was hanging out with a pair of Jakes.
Oh yeah, he's probably a 2-year-old then. Big thick beard on him.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
He was all red when he came in.
Was he?
Yeah, and they were like, he just came, the 2 Jakes came in first, and I was like, those are looking good. And I couldn't see him coming.
He got BBs through the beard. Look at the holes.
And then,
Perfect.
and then he's coming, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then they just like continued to stay in line, and I was like, come on, separate, just separate. And I was like, okay, patience. Patience is key. Like, I was pointed this way, just waiting for him to get on, you know, into the trail, and then he started winding, and then there's a Jake in front of him and a Jake behind him, and all 3 of them were just walking, circling the decoys, and I was like, they eventually have to separate, and then they started going this way a little, and then they separated enough, and I was like, I'm doing it, and I pulled the trigger,
Nice.
and then he went down.
Where'd you have it on him? Like right in his face?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, on the red balls?
Yeah.
Nice. You can definitely tell that's where you smacked him. There's trauma everywhere down there.
Yeah. Well,
Look, he's got nice blonde wings.
He was kind of close, but actually he's not that close. But I was worried if he was too close. I was
Oh
like,
no, that's
those
only
BBs
like
are like a rocket, you know. So I didn't want him to like miss his head and then he runs away.
it's only 25 steps probably to the blind.
I mean, he's close.
That's freaking
And
awesome.
he was like right at the corner, and I was like, oh moly. Yeah, I can't.
You know
believe
what?
Patience paid off.
Every time you hunt without the camera gear, you kill
I
one.
know, but that's because I'm not distracted. And it's
No,
bad luck,
that's
I
okay.
think.
That's okay.
Every time there's video, it's poor luck for me.
Yeah. Blake said he wants to name your episode "Shots Fired" because you've been throwing copper like crazy.
Yep.
Awesome job,
I am
sweetie.
so jazzed.
Awesome.
That was awesome. That was fun. I mean, by myself, it was so
Hey.
fun.
That's like your 3rd or 4th bird by yourself.
I know. And then I was like coming, I was like, yeah!
I wonder if it's on the trail camera.
Oh, it probably
It's kind of pointing towards the middle of the field. I don't know if it's
He's
pointing this way.
running out,
but-
probably.
Oh yeah, it's probably got that mom butt running out there for that turkey.
For sure. Hot Mess Express.
Yeah.
Running for dinner.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah.
Get to sleep
I'm
in tomorrow.
So jacked. That
Good
was
job.
like best 3 days ever. Lots of action, lots of mistakes, and it all pays off.
You did real good, honey.
I did.
That is an
I've
awesome
been on
part.
a drought for reals,
Yeah.
and it shed a lot of copper.
Last year you had a bad drought. Sweet redemption right
This
here.
is 3 solid days of just me flying solo, well, with the help of you in the afternoon. Lots of action. And now it's over, and I'm kind of sad it's over, but still really happy.
Great job, honey. Well, it is now 4th season here in Wisconsin. I have my tag. I'm up to bat. I'm going to set up this morning. We roosted a couple turkeys last night, and we know where 2 gobblers are right now. So I'm gonna go put the sneak on one, try to get in close to him. He's got about 12 hens with him, which is really gonna suck, but I'm gonna do my best to try to pull him over. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. That way I'm a little bit more irresistible for him to come over and see me. So wish me luck going in on him. Let's see what happens. He's about 100 yards out. He's in a dip. He's lined up. I'm gonna go after him. I can see his tail. Look at this. I hope this thing is still on. That was insane. I tried working this bird back there. I came into the farm and I heard him gobbling up here 100, 150 yards ahead of me. Unbelievable. So I crawled for like 20 minutes because I could see him out here in the hayfield with hens. Like doing his thing over here over this hump. I could see his fan out there and he wouldn't come, and I'm like, he's got to have hens. This is the big gobbler that I've been seeing for about a week now with 8 hens, and it was him. So I crawled and crawled and crawled, and I stopped calling, and he must have thought I gave up because I was crawling for like 20 minutes. And he started coming in around me. So I hear him gobble over here, like 30 yards to my right. Or, well, when I was crawling in, 30 yards to my right over here. So I set the GoPro up facing where he was, and I saw his head bopping through, and he must have saw me setting the GoPro up. And he stepped in that hole, and I tried cutting at him, and he stopped a little bit, and then I dumped him. Freaking unbelievable. Look at the hooks on this guy. Unreal. Probably 11-inch beard. What a morning. I sat up front on the farm. 8 hens up there where we roosted them last night, and no gobblers. And when we put them to bed up there, there were gobblers with them. So I don't know if they flew out in the middle of the night or what happened, but they were all across the road like 600-700 yards away. So I'm like, I made the decision to move because I knew these birds were in the back here off the neighbor's land, and that they always come into our land coming this way from the south. And I'm like, I got to get in here before the sun gets high and they see me, and that's exactly what happened. So awesome, so pumped. Another one for the 1187. Oh hey, just hanging out with my buddy Tom, texting my friends. That was freaking awesome. My binos fell out somewhere. I gotta go back. I crawled from here all the way down into that point, and he was out in the hayfield back there behind me. It's unfreaking believable. So I tried working him a little bit, and then when I stopped calling and started crawling, it took like 20 minutes to crawl that far because him and all those hens were over there. He must have thought I gave up on him, and he came in here looking for me and tried looping me around north side of me, and I dumped him at like 30 yards. Oh, it was unbelievable. Look at this
Good
guy.
job, honey.
Yeah, look at this. This is that big one we've been after. I almost thought he was a double at first, but his beard has just got a weird split in it. He's looks like a double, but it's not. That's got to be 11-inch beard though. Look at these hooks. This is a heavy bird. I bet he'll go 24.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably 1.25 inches. He is a dandy. Dandy for down here. He was thundering. This isn't the gobbler that's like quiet, the one that doesn't like make a sound when he hammers. This guy was just screaming at me in here. Just screaming. I'm like, oh my God. He is so close, and then I saw him in the field. I'm like, oh my God, he's like 150 away. He sounded like he was 50 yards away the whole time.
Oh, that is awesome. He's the
Yeah.
one you wanted.
This is the one I wanted. This is the one I targeted the whole time. Man, unbelievable.
Heck yeah.
Opening morning
Great job.
done.
All right, ready?